Hola, we are back to this depressing cell. Yay! Thank you for all the support from the last video. I really appreciate it. We are in business, baby. Let's go! Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's jump right to it. So, today's story will not be told by me, and I will present you Marshall. Hey Marshall! Yo, killer. Well, I will leave you with them. I guess you know what to do, right? Yeah, sure, dude. Sayonara! So, I'm Marshall, and obviously I'm just a little kid. Don't mind my voice, because it's just the older version of me telling you a story about the 11 years old me. So let's continue. I was 11, as old as I said. I was chubby. Okay, hella fat, whatever, who cares? And yeah, today's story is about me. So the story starts when I moved from my mom's place to my dad's place. New city, new people, new everything. This city where I only know my dad and my grandpa. Moving to the first day of middle school. So what's the first thing you do as a new student? Exactly. Finding a girlfriend. That's the most important thing. And that's exactly what I did. And my dad helped me, to be honest, a lot. He introduced me to that girl, so she will show me the place, she will show me everything. And she was perfect. Okay, let's just call her FC. So FC has short hair, super cute face, and great body. I mean personality. Like I liked her personality the most. I was 11 years old, by the way. I wouldn't ask for more. Like, she was perfect. But then I gave up because she has a big fan base, you know. It's not because I was fat and ugly and chubby. Stop it. Not funny. Not funny. Anyway, it was a cool year, and I met few friends, to be honest. Introducing Smilor, super short, extremely kind, has a mustache at 11 years old, always angry. He was 10 times stronger than the kid his age, and he has a killer thumb. He could literally one-shot you with his thumb. Introducing Yasuragi, super short, my rival, daughter of the legendary French teacher NG, sarcasm level 0. Introducing LOTF, super short. Okay, I had a short people kink back then. Stop it, let's continue. He was just LOTF. I don't know, he didn't change at all. Introducing teachers. Okay, we'll stop. I don't remember, to be honest, all my teachers, but I do remember the maths teacher. So this guy was really cool, as I remember, and I had some moments with him. Whenever he finishes explaining anything, he asks us if we understand. Like, in the whole class yell, "Yes, sir!" And there is this time when he finished writing at the blackboard, and like he was just waiting us to copy it in our notebooks, and the whole class was quiet, and I was lost in my thoughts. And out of sudden, I yelled, "Yes, sir! Sir! Sir!" The whole class looked at me, and like I was, okay, Gigi, this is it. Let's just move to the next teacher. So the next teacher is my religion studies teacher, and this guy was strict as hell. Literally, if you move out your 15-centimeter table, you will get punished by 4 hits by the stick. And like, the coolest thing about this guy is, if you don't want to get hit right at the moment, or like you are sick or something, he can leave it till later, and you can come later to finish your debt. And like, you can't lie to this teacher, you know, because like he is my religion studies teacher, and you can't lie in front of God. So if you move, +4. If you talk to your friend, +4. If you do anything but focusing, +4. By the end of the year, I went to repay my debt. He owes me, I guess, 50. I told him that he owes me 3. I took 3 hits and I went out. Boom. Next, teacher. So the next teacher is the history teacher. And all what I remember about this guy is that he looked like Yugi's grandpa. And like his son looked like Atom. And like we literally used to call him Pharaoh. And last teacher for today is data processing teacher. We used to call him the butcher because of his apron. He literally looked like one. And between me and you, he was a little bit crazy. Don't tell anyone, I don't want to die. Like seriously, he wasn't normal at all. There is this time when one of my classmates did something, I don't know, he laughed or he talked with his friend. He literally took him and threw him outside like a bag of trash. But the most epic moment is when they took the stick he used to punish us with. He went all mad. But like even the most crazy moment is when the guy who took the stick came. Like he literally took a break he found outside and went toward him. All girls started crying. We were like horses there, except me and my friends. We were encouraging him. We were like, go teacher, finish him. Go teacher, finish him. That was before the arts teacher came and ruined the whole moment by one-shotting the butcher by literally one hand. You remember Smilo, right? Same family. And it actually makes sense if you remember the killer thumb, the one-shotting thumb thing. So from that moment, my goal is to be like the arts teacher. He was my superhero. Dang, I miss those days when like my dreams were simple as finding a girlfriend and coming home as soon as possible so I will not miss the Ben 10 episode. I really miss those days. Yay. So, my dad. We didn't talk about my dad at all. So, my dad was the headmaster of my section. I don't know how to explain this, but like yeah, just imagine it like this. He was the headmaster of my section. He was super hard, but like he was okay. Like students didn't hate him as much as they hated the school principal S. To be honest, we were cool. Like I don't know, I didn't hate him at all, but I hated his son. Oh my god, we were in the same class. Gosh, I hated him more than anyone. So I will just let you imagine him, okay? He was a fat kid. And all what he was doing is following and serving girls as a slave. All kind of girls, male or female. Okay, I will not waste my time on drawing him, so this is him. Me and this guy hated each other for so long. He was like the rival that I didn't want to have. Day after day, I was just holding myself from punching his face. But the day has come. The day when I will finally fight him. After the gym class, he said something, I don't remember. Like, he said something about me, and to be honest, I did the same. I said something about him. I'm not that innocent, okay? Anyway, so by the audience encouragement, my friends, of course, my devil friends, we started that fight. The fight lasted for 10 seconds, literally. He tried to use a taekwondo kick on me, because he started training lately, you know, just to show up. And I kicked him back through the wall. That's it. After those 10 seconds, a teacher came and stopped us and took the whole class to the massacre. I mean the administration. To be honest, I felt like a walking dead, going to his own execution. We both felt like that. We know that our dads are waiting for us there. So when we finally came, we met Dad in Principal S waiting for us. And Dad told the principal that he will take care of this. He will handle this. And then he went to his office to bring his ultimate weapon. And after that, I did something that I regret a lot. Smilo asked us to cover him so he can run away, because they know his aunt, and his aunt is going to tell his parent. But after what happened later, I regret doing that. But don't worry. After this one, he lost all his luck in life. But that's another story. Let's just come back to my dad now. Let me tell you some information about him. So, he is very tall and extremely strong in a weird way. I didn't believe that he was just a teacher back in his days. Everybody got a story about him. Like, he used to be in army, and he was the reason why we won a lot of wars. Or he was in special forces, and he is undercover in our school to solve a secret case or something. Or he is a Saiyan. He came to conquer the world. Okay, he was my dad in all, but seriously, he was scary. Like my friends couldn't even knock my door. They were all scared from the Godfather. So when he brought his ultimate weapon, now he is standing in front of the whole class and decided to start with me as an example to everyone. Even my son will die. Be like. I looked him at the eyes and said, Dad. Then I charged my head with a Rasengan. Dad! Son. Hey, so as I told you, he decided to make me the example and started with me. And I did the same. I wanted to make myself an example to show them that my dad isn't that scary. I gave him my hand and took the first hit. At this point, I'm still standing. Second hit, still standing. Third hit, he broke my shield. But the next hit.
What the fuck was that damage, my guy? Oh! Oh!
I literally ran away as fast as I could and tried to hide behind the teacher, and I was begging him like, please help me, please. He followed me, of course, but the next attack. And the whole class went down too. Nobody can stand against the monster. It was a slaughter. It was the first time I ever see every single boy in the class crying. Okay, this is funny. So you remember the history teacher's son, Atim. The poor kid was just changing his clothes. He wasn't even with us, but the teacher took him as well. He was jumping like a fish out of water. Crying and yelling, I will call the police! Even though it was an epic one-sided battle. And yeah, that was my first year at middle school. So let's do a recap. The butcher got fired and I won the fight. Though obviously don't tell me that I didn't win that fight. And about the finding a girlfriend mission, I failed hard. I had no chance with FC. I liked another girl, but she went with another boy and I cried, literally. And then I liked Yasuragi, but she hated me a lot back then because of my annoyingness. And yeah, at the end I had 0 girlfriend. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time with a new episode in the new story. Sayonara.